the real-time real estate segment being brought to you by rsrmoney.com. rsrmoney.com. Thinking of selling? You want an agent with these skills. Selling your house is a big decision. Your home is one of the biggest investments you've probably ever made. And it's a place where you've created countless memories. That combo means there's going to be a lot of emotions involved. You want someone who understands your perspective, knows what it feels like, and is an expert at helping homeowners just like you navigate the process of selling a home. That's where a good listing agent, also known as seller's agent, comes in. Here are just a few skills you want your agent to have. The ability to turn something complex into something simple. Some agents are going to use big, fancy real estate terms to try and impress you, but you shouldn't have to know all the industry jargon in order to understand what they're saying. If anything, it's an agent's job to keep it simple so you don't get overwhelmed or confused. A great agent is going to be someone who is very good at explaining what's happening in the housing market in a way that's easy to understand, but they'll take it one step further than that. They'll explain what's going on and specifically what that means for you. That way you're always in the loop, and it's a lot easier to feel confident when you're making a big decision. As Business Insiders explains, quote, maybe you have a better rapport with one of the agents you're considering, or you just feel like they're easier to approach. You're going to be working closely with this person, so it's important to choose an agent you're comfortable with, unquote. I'm going to share with you, don't just go to a friend, though, unless they're really good at what they do, especially in this market. I'll talk about that in a minute. A database approach on how to price your house. While it may be tempting to pick the agent who suggests the highest asking price for your house, I hate when people start talking about that idea. That strategy may cost you. It's easy to get caught up in the excitement when you see a bigger number, but overpricing your house can have consequences. It could mean your house will sit on the market longer because the higher price is actually turning away buyers. Instead, partner with an agent who's going to have an open conversation about how they recommend you should price your house. They won't throw out a number just to win your listing. A great agent will back up their number with solid data, explain their pricing strategy, and make sure you're both on the same page. NerdWallet explains it this way, quote, an agent who recommends the highest price isn't always the best choice. Choose an agent who backs up the recommendation with market knowledge, unquote. Fair but objective negotiator. The home selling process can be emotional, especially if you've been in your house for a long time, but that sentimental tie can make it harder to be objective during negotiations. That's where a trusted professional can really make a big difference. They're skilled negotiators who know how to stay calm under pressure. You can count on them to handle the back and forth and have your best interest at heart throughout the process. Not to mention, they'll be able to rely on their market expertise and what they're seeing work in other transactions to offer the best advice possible. Rocket Mortgage explains it this way, quote, whether this is your first or third time selling a house, listing agents work to help make the home selling process smoother and less stressful. Those real estate professionals know the ins and outs of the industry and can help you secure the best deal, unquote. And if you're hearing about not paying the buyer's agent, please drop it. That's a stupid idea. It's the dumbest thing anybody could ever do. Yes, that's my opinion, and I'm right. The idea here is if you want to get more people out there selling your property, showing your property, pay them. It's so stupid when I see these people that say, I'm not going to pay the buyer's agent, or I'm not going to do any of that. Well, that's a stupid. Again, I've talked to you about that before, where we've talked about, I recommend pay them more. rsrsalesmax.com. rsrsalesmax.com. See how to pay more so you get more people bidding on your house. If you get a bidding war, the price goes up. Prices never go down in a bidding war. Whether you're a first-time seller or you've been through this before, a great listing agent is the key to your success. Give me a call at 800-306-1990, 800-306-1990. So that's the real-time real estate segment brought to you by rsrmoney.com, rsrmoney.com.